Hey everyone, here's another story time, and this is the story time about how I almost ended up on a fucking episode of Snap because I was gonna electrocute Todd's fucking ass. Yeah, I couldn't make this shit up if I fucking tried, but here we go. Now, around this time, this is the time when I started to realize that Todd was the fucking devil. Like he just was evil, and whatever little bit of good that he had in it just was like the bad outweighed it. It was like that nigga was still in my spirit. Like, I don't know if you ever seen that movie. I think it's called Sleepwalkers or some shit like that, where they was like still in the souls of babies and motherfuckers like out. You like that's what the fuck I felt like. Where it was like you trying to just break my spirit, nigga. Like everything you doing is to make me a weak person so that you could just tell me what to do and what not to do. And you understand, like my whole world is to revolve around you. And it's just, I wasn't going for the okie doke. But anyway, when I'm in a relationship, whatever you want to call it, I'm not really into going in people's phones. I'm just not one of them girls that I need to like try to figure out what your passcode is, or if you got like the thumbprint or whatever and shit on your phone when you're asleep. I don't got time for none of that shit. And I don't knock nobody to do, but I don't. So if I'm not touching your phone, please don't touch mine. That's the only thing. When you keep trying to touch my phone and go in my phone and stuff, there's nothing in there. I'll let you do it, but after a while, it's like, okay, you're looking for something, and you're not looking for something to protect yourself. No, you are looking for something to protect yourself, but it's because you're fucking. You get it? That's when it's because you're fucking, and you're hoping that you can find that I'm fucking too, so that you can sit there and make it seem that when I catch you fucking, that you fuck back on me because I fucked you first. See, I'm hip to the game because I've been a tomboy, excuse me. So I've hung around niggas mostly all my life. Even when I was a toddler, because my father was in the street, I was around fucking goons as a toddler. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I've been taught very fucking well certain shit over the time. Even with exes. Like, you understand? And that's the thing for Todd, unfortunately. Fucking Carlos before him hit me to the game of all that shit because that's all the shit I was going through with his ass. So it was like, oh, you're not slick. So now, one day Todd went to go take a bath, and he had his little candles and his little radio and shit in there. Like, gangsters do the weirdest shit sometimes, because all gangsters got some weird shit that's so not gangster that you be like, you understand? And I guess it just mellows them out, or they'll be fucking serial killers or whatever. Now I really couldn't stand this nigga. Now he left his phone in the room. Now, because this nigga decided to want to touch my phone all day today, mind you, he's been touching my phone for months. So let me just say that this wasn't that he touched my phone today and I decided to touch his phone. No, he's been touching my phone for fucking months. You understand? So now I said, you know what? Something in my spirit said, look in this nigga shit. Now, look in the nigga shit. Now, this, if you go back to a previous story time about Todd's new bitch, it's the said God sister talking about climbing somebody like Mount Himalayas. Like, you sound corny as fuck. And it's, y'all, no, y'all not a good look. Fucking, I was so tight. I went in the bathroom. And the problem with Todd was, and not even just Todd and Carlos, Carlos, and I forgot who my first love was his name for the story time, but him. Niggas got this shit where they think I look so cute when I'm mad, like my face or whatever, something like that. So they'll tell me after, but they'll purposely make me mad. Where it's like, if you care that much or like me, like, why you want to give me high blood pressure because you think something's cute? Like, niggas is stupid sometimes. But I, come in the bathroom and I'm like, what is this bitch talking about climbing you like how Mount Himalaya or whatever and stuff? So he tried to laugh it off, like, cause he's trying to do reverse psychology, like I'm fucking crazy, like what are you talking about? And I'm talking about this fucking text message that your god sister sent. That don't sound like no god brother and sister shit. That sounds like some other shit. What the fuck is she talking about? So now he's laughing. Now while he's laughing in this bathtub, this is how stupid. This is why I said Todd used to just be fucking stupid. Now, the way our bathroom was, the sink was extremely close to the bathtub. This fool has the radio on the fucking sink. Instead of having it on the floor, because like that shit could just fall in the tub and fry your fucking ass. Like, you understand? Who does that? And not like it was sitting in the sink, as in like that shit was sitting on like the edge of it. Like, you must want to die. Maybe he went there and wanted to die and just was too scared to commit suicide and wanted the shit to fall in there, because that's the way the fuck the shit looked. But I'm like, oh, you think it's funny? Like, you think I'm laughing with you? So he was like, yo, get out of here or whatever, like, because he's a bully and like to talk shit. His mouth is very reckless, because I told you what his previous occupation was. So he don't have no respect for bitches. So now fucking, I was getting so hot. Have you ever been so fucking mad, right, that the only thing you can do is hit someone to release that fire out your fucking body, where you can't even curse this person out. You can't even really have an argument with them. You just gotta let the flame go and slap the shit out they fucking ass. That's what happened to his ass. And he was in the tub, so that made it even better, because his ass was wet. So I slapped the shit out of him. So he looked at me, because mind you, he had a hearing problem. But around this time, towards the end, it was like, listen, I'm being nice because you have fucking health issues. That's why I wasn't really fighting you back in the beginning. But around this time, it was like, nigga, I'm with the shits. Like, I turned the shits off because of pity with your ass. Like, you understand? Which once he started like hitting me and fighting me like a nigga, I really didn't have no pity no more, because it was like, he don't really care if he hit me wrong and I died. So why do I care if I hit him wrong and shit happens to him? So I'm like, okay, let me show him I'm not no fucking pussy. Like, I've been playing pussy because I've been playing housewife. Now I'm gonna play with you like how I would play with anybody else. So now fucking I slapped the shit out of him. So he turned and looked at me, because when I said I slapped the shit out of him and he was wet all over his face, like, so I know that shit fucking stung. He looked and he was like, when I get out this fucking tub, it's on. And I'm like, all right, whatever. So I closed the door. I had not even changed my clothes. I put on sweatpants. I put a fucking, tie my hair up, because I had on little shorts. Like, you understand? Because I was relaxing in my house. I had on little shorts. You're not going to go for my legs and go for my arms, because whenever we used to fight, like, he used to, if I had like skin open, like, he would try to go for shit like that, because it's like sensitive to me or whatever and stuff like that. Like, he would, like, when he's doing sneaky shit, not like he was fucking me up and he was slapping on my legs. Hell no, because then y'all gonna think I'm some type of fucking drama queen talking about that I was fighting some nigga and he just hit my legs. No. You understand? So when he came out the fucking bathroom, I was all, dressed up. So he asked me, he was like, yo, why you put all that shit on? So I was like, because you said when you got out the tub that it was on. So I got dressed to be ready to fight you. So he was looking like, oh, well, what? And I'm like, no, don't play fucking stupid. See, but the difference between me and you is because Todd used to like to sneak me a lot of times when he was fighting me. I didn't respect that shit neither. Like, trying to sneak my ass all the time when I wasn't prepared or ready for the fucking shit. Like, at least let me know what the fuck is going on. So being that he let me know what the fuck was going on this time, like, my mind was ever. So I told him, see, I got more like morals than you or whatever you want to call it, my nigga. Put your fucking clothes on. I'm not going to pop on you while you in that fucking towel. I'm going to let you put some boxes on or something like that. But I'm going to punch you in your motherfucking face. So now this is the thing I never understood with Todd. Where when I was on Savage level 10 like him, he never wanted no smoke. He would wait until you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, it's two sides of me. Like, I'm not no, how you say it? Like, I'm not no pop-off dummy. Like, you got to really, really fuck with me and aggravate me for me to fuck you up. But then once you do that shit, it's on a whole nother level. It's like I'm fucking you up for every time you did what the fuck you did. You understand? It's not like it goes to the left real quick. So I don't try to put myself in them type of situations, because thank the Lord I've missed jail. Like, you understand, for a lot of the shit that I've done, as far as like when people make me black out because they was doing stupid shit. So now he don't want no smoke. So I'm like, okay, like, so what you gonna do? And that's the thing he used to do. Like, if I would like pop in his face like that, like I'm ready to pop off, that nigga will wait like till 2 days later and sneak me. That's what I mean about sneaking me. So he'll try to pop on me when I'm thinking shit is okay with us. You understand? Which totally discombobulates me, because like, you understand? But if I'm ready to fight like how he's ready to fight, he won't fight with me. So I never understood that shit. You understand? But I was like, listen, because he was sitting there like, nah, I don't want to fight. I said, no, let me tell you something. And he's like, what? I said, you better be fucking lucky that I just slapped the shit out you. So then he's like, what? What you mean I'm supposed to be lucky? I said, no, motherfucker. Because the first thought was to push that fucking radio in the tub with your ass. So then he was sitting there looking at me like that nigga was looking like, And I was like, nah, I'm dead fucking serious. And he was like, yeah, and I'd have got out the tub and I'd have fucked you up. I said, you wouldn't have got out the tub. You'd have been in there cooking, stupid. What tub was you gonna fucking get out of? You must not have went to school and understand how electricity worked. So then he goes, oh, well, then you would have went to jail. So I was like, then mind you, because we was going through so much fucked up times, I already thought about shit like this. And that's what he did not understand. But he got to understand that day. I was like, listen, no, I wouldn't have went to jail. So he was like, what you mean you wouldn't have went to jail? And I said, listen, I'm going to tell you how come I wouldn't have went to jail. I said, after I'd have fucking pushed that radio in the tub with your fucking ass and you'd have been in there fucking frying, I'd have locked the bathroom door, closed that bitch, went in the fucking room, watched TV for like 2 hours, came back, shook the door, called 911. I'm scared. He been in the bathtub and I haven't heard nothing and he's been in there for fucking 2 hours. Please open the door. They'd have seen your stupid ass when they did forensic. You just fucking stupid. Had that shit up there on the fucking, the sink. They said, oh, this nigga, he must be dumb because it fell in the sink. Who sits in a bathtub of water with electricity or electronics plugged into the outlet like that? Because this was an old radio. This was a couple years ago. This wasn't no fucking Bluetooth. This was not that. This was you will fucking die, stupid. The nigga looked at me, I kid you not. Like his whole face, like it's like he lost. I was like, I don't got time to play with you. Like you're not the only person that can do shit like that. Like you sitting here trying to play with my fucking spirit and play games in my fucking mind. I really don't got nothing to lose with your fucking ass. Like I will fucking kill you and keep it pushing. So like, how do you want to do this shit? That nigga was like, you would really do? I said, yes, I would. I really would. So if I was you, I would leave me the fuck alone. I would totally leave me alone because I'm not scared of you. You seem to think I was scared of you because, you know, I was letting you do shit in the beginning. Like, I felt bad that you had health issues and I didn't. So I didn't want to fuck your ass up and kill you. See, I cared. You really didn't. Like, you can say, so now he's like spooked the fuck out. So now he wants to call his sister. And that's why it's like, you could tell I told you he was a bully to every female in his family. Why his sisters was happy that I slapped the shit out of him. So that must mean you some type of real fucking bully. Like, he was trying to get some type of, sympathy. And they was like, good, we glad you finally got somebody that's not scared of your fucking ass. I'm glad she slapped the shit out you. And then it's like, when he got off the phone, I'm like, what you calling your sisters for? Like, you trying to get them to fuck me up or something? Why don't you do it since you do it all the other time? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, I really couldn't stand this fucker. I swear. And it's like, our shit was just too up and down. Like, the roller coaster ride was a broken ass roller coaster ride. It really was. Like, we would go through ups and downs. Then we did the loop-de-loop, and then the fucking track was broken, and then we flew off and died, and then came back to life and did it again. That sounds crazy, but I don't. Yeah, that sounds crazy as fuck. What I just said, like I'm a fucking Looney Tune. No, but you kind of get it. It was fucking dysfunctional and confusing as fuck, but it didn't really teach him nothing. But then it was like, towards the end, when it was time for me to go for real, that story time is going to come way fucking later. I got all my motherfucking payback for every last thing that Todd, fucking criminal ass, did while we was living together. Like, literally. Like, I got the ultimate for me. Like, you understand? Like, it may not be that ultimate to some of y'all, but for me, that's what the fuck it was. But that's gonna come a little bit down the line, and hopefully by then I'll be telling these story times on the camera, you know. But only thing, I make weird ass faces, so please, when I start getting on this fucking camera, you understand? Like, don't mind the faces, because that's a problem that I have. That's why I can't bullshit people. Like, I can't say things I don't mean. I can't do none of that because my face tells everything. Like I could be quiet and have a conversation with someone. That's how poignant my motherfucking facial expressions to shit be. But thank you again to everyone that subscribed to me for listening to my story time. And I will see y'all when I won't see y'all. I will be talking to y'all soon.